everybody. I hope you are all doing well. My name is Natalie. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are coming back to my channel, it is so lovely to have you here. I am a manifestation coach and a neurotransformation therapy practitioner. My channel, As the Pennies Drop, is all about guiding you to create that life that you love, deserve, and desire. I provide a variety of coaching solutions, one-to-one time with me, self-study workshops, programs where we deep dive into those limiting beliefs, those traumas that you're holding on to that are keeping you stuck from the life that you truly deserve. I also provide a free Facebook group where you can get your manifestation questions answered. And I have a members only YouTube channel too. All of that can be found by clicking the links below. And also, I just wanted to say, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then please do click that subscribe button, because honestly, guys, your support on my channel really does mean the absolute world to me. And I cannot believe how my channel is growing right now. It is everything and more I could have possibly imagined. And as we're on that subject, I want to also thank you for all of your amazing, kind, loving, thoughtful, respectful comments that I'm consistently receiving on my channel too. It really does mean the world to me when I read them, and I do my best to get to most of them, to all of them, as much as I can. So yes, if you haven't already clicked that subscribe button, then please do so. Without further ado, let's get to this video. This video is entitled How You Get What You Have Asked For. So let me get into it. When we are asking for what it is that we are desiring, and it seems like our ask, our prayer for what it is that we're wanting hasn't been heard, we can become, let's say, very impatient and get very frustrated because we're not yet in possession of it. Now, the inner vibration that is then created from feeling frustrated, from feeling anxious about it, from feeling that lack within, is what then can block the manifestation from coming. And also, we can give up by telling ourselves, this doesn't work. Or we keep looking anxiously outside of us in the 3D reality, looking for proof of something, anything, just to show us that it is on its way, that this is working. What I want you to all understand is that the law of the universe, it never fails. It is understanding how to apply this law correctly, so you can only then have it work in your favor. Now, all through your life, these laws have been there, just like gravity. So these laws have always been there, just like gravity, but it was just that you didn't know that it was there, and you then were not applying how to use this law for your benefit correctly. That really is all. So when you can understand how to use this law, you cannot fail but to manifest your desires. So let me explain in this video how you can get the law to work in your favor, how you can ask correctly so you can truly receive everything you desire. You see, everything that you think, everything that you feel, everything that you speak will manifest itself. It has always been this way. And this is why you are experiencing the world, your outer reality, as it is, as it has been. When we are asking for something that we want, but we're not yet receiving it, there are several factors that are at play here. And the aim of this video is so when you are done listening to it, you will leave with all of the information that you need to manifest correctly, with all of the correct information you need to manifest your desires into your reality. And I want to add here as well, never ever forget that you deserve the world. You deserve a life full of abundance, of blessings and success. And it is all about learning the correct way to do this. So the first point I want to talk about is where people seem to struggle and where they're not receiving their desires is this. It is stating your desire in the present tense. Now, what I mean is, instead of saying I will receive this, we want to change it to I have received it. I am now in whatever it is you're desiring. I have that X amount of money in my bank account. I am in the most amazing relationship with my specific person. You see, what you're doing here is you're reconfirming this is now with you, which, as you know about law of assumption, or if you don't know about law of assumption, what you're doing is you're changing that frequency within you to align to the identity of you that is with their desire. And the more you do this, the more it will feel real to you, and the more the inner frequency will align to the version of you that has their desire. You are then the identity of you that is in the relationship, that does have that dream job, that is with their specific person, that does have that money, that body, whatever it is that you're absolutely desiring. Another thing that, I love to do is I love to say thank you. And it's saying thank you for all I have and for my desires as though it is with me now. So for example, I would say, thank you for all of the money I have and for the huge lump sums of money that consistently flow into my bank account effortlessly. If it were something to do with a loving relationship, I would say thank you for all of the love that I experience and for this incredible, loving, healthy, committed relationship. And if that's with a specific person, you can just add their name to the end of that. So speaking in the present tense isn't actually about the words, as what we are wanting to do here, as I've just mentioned, is we want to align to the frequency of having that desire now, believing it in through these words that you are speaking. So say them as you wish, but in the present tense will really help when it comes to feeling it true, that yes, this is with me now. I now have that what I desire. So affirmations are an absolute huge part of opening the doors to the world you are desiring to experience. And again, it's remembering it is doing this to become it, to feel it real within. So then what you're doing is you're becoming the identity, as I said, as the person that has their desire and not without it. We create from the inside out, and your inner world is your truth, and your outer world is the reflection of your inner world. Your thoughts, your feelings, the words you speak, your dominant beliefs, and your assumptions, they are all pushed out from you to create the life that you see in your 3D reality. So if you are finding this difficult, I want you to think about how you have been asking for your desire. How have you been feeling when you've been asking for your desire? Because when you change this, as I've described, this is going to be a huge game changer for you when it comes to successfully manifesting what you desire to experience in your outer world. So it's paying attention to those thoughts, how you're feeling, the words that you're speaking, what you believe and assume dominantly is very, very important. Now, that said, what I want to do is I want to share that we are all human and we all experience wobbles at times. And this is because we have been programmed to think and act differently to how it all works, to how the law actually works. So wobbles will not block a desire. What you're wanting to do is just to make sure that those desired thoughts outweigh the wobbles of any contradiction. Now, another point I want to share here with you is that everything that you desire, in my belief, will come to you at the right time, in the time it is best for you, not in the time that you want it. Now, I know that we can manifest with a time in mind, but my honest beliefs, when I have done this, it hasn't gone in my favor. And years ago, I recall being very frustrated about this and upset. Now, yes, this can work, of course, if it is the right time for you, but holding on to a specific date doesn't necessarily guarantee you will receive it by then. Everyone is different and everyone receives their desires when the timing is right. How I look at this is this: if I were, for example, manifesting 1.2 million subscribers on my YouTube channel when I first launched my YouTube channel, I know now that I would have been extremely overwhelmed and I really wouldn't have coped very well. Now, though, I am more confident as I have developed the skills to know now that I can manage this. But then, my God, I think it would have been an absolute disaster, and maybe the channel would have even failed. I'm not sure I would have coped extremely well with it at all. Another point I would like to address is that if you are using affirmations from a video, ask yourself, how are you using them? Do you say them once and sit down and wait for it? Because if you do, and you've said it in a future tense as well, it probably isn't enough to shift that inner frequency of being the person that has their desire already. And I have said this, it's all about aligning to that inner frequency of being the version of you that already has their desire, you see. Everything you desire is there for you to receive. I'm going to say that again. Everything that you desire is there for you to receive. And your only job is to align to it more often than not. Some call this law of vibration because what you are doing is you're vibrating out from you. And that is how you attract into your reality what it is that you are desiring. So when we put a timestamp to something and it isn't received by that specific day, this is when, again, people can give up and then tell themselves, oh, this doesn't work, or it doesn't work for me. I have done this before, as I said, but when I learned how this all worked, I changed how I was asking for my desires. So when you want something, a desire of something that you would like to experience enters your mind, and it's already created for you. It is done. And as you hear lots of people say, it's done. Once you've asked for it, it is there, it is done. It is there. And as long as you are following the right steps, it will manifest. Everything that you desire exists. And when your desire enters into your mind, it is already there to be delivered to you. So it's about aligning to that inner frequency for it to manifest. And that's the important part, because this is what brings it to you into your 3D reality, your outer world. If you ask and you doubt, and your doubts far outweigh the ask, that is going to be a block to it coming to you into your reality, as you are then not in alignment with the frequency of being the version of you with their desire. Your identity is still of lack and not the abundant identity of having that desire. And this is when believing that you will receive it comes in, because you can start your affirmations with, I am a master of manifesting. What I desire always comes to me. It's making up your own, but knowing and believing that this is the process of how it all works. This is how it then opens up for you to then receive it, you see. So holding yourself in that frequency of having the desire is so incredibly important. As I said, it's what will ultimately bring to you your desire in your outer reality. So it is, number one, knowing that what you are wanting to experience has already been created. It will then show up in your life when you least expect it. So this is about trust. It is trust in the process, and it is trust in the laws of the universe. So having faith that it is yours, whilst not holding on to the need, because you know it is done. So there's no need to hold on to it. And there's no need to wait for it. You know it is yours, and you know that you can just enjoy the feeling of having it now within you by aligning that energy, that frequency, that this is yours now, that it is with you. And then in perfect timing, it will be received. Now, another reason why people tend to doubt is because we are programmed to see it and then believe it. But the universe works in the opposite way, you see. It is believe it, then you will see it. And as I said, you don't have to believe it 100% of the time. And I'm absolute proof of that, as are so many other people. But it is believing it more than not believing it that will bring your desire to you in the time it is supposed to be received. Now, Neville Goddard said, believe it, then you will receive it. But what he actually meant was believe it in, then you will see it. So when you are thinking about your desire and the feeling of that builds up within you as though you already have it now, what you're doing is you're believing it in. So therefore you will see it outside of you in your 3D reality. When you are in this place of trusting and knowing with certainty that what you desire desires you, that your desire is there, it is done, you can remain calm and at peace within, for your desire is more natural to you then when you know that it is done, and it feels more natural to believe that your desire is actually with you. And when you trust that and trust in the process, the desire is done, therefore you're going to believe it in even more. So trusting is really, really important, because it will keep you calm knowing that it is done, and you can keep moving forwards with your life. There is no waiting and there is no searching or looking for it, because it is done, and your only job is to align to that inner frequency to believe it in. So imagine it's like, this is a very basic example obviously, but imagine it's like you're in a restaurant ordering dinner. Now you know exactly what you want, you've placed the order, and now you know without doubt that you're going to receive that dinner that you have ordered. There is no second guessing, there is no doubt, and it will be brought to you to experience in the perfect timing when the dinner is cooked. It's exactly the same when it comes to manifesting anything. Whatever it is that you are wanting to experience to manifest, whether that is love, money, changing body appearance, that new job, that dream business, dream vacations, what you are wanting to do is you want to align and vibrate to that frequency of experiencing it now. What would it look like? What would it feel like? What thoughts would you have? What conversations would you be sharing with people if you had that desire now? If you don't have the love or the money or whatever it is that you are desiring right now, you will want to then loop those present tense affirmations throughout the day, nice and lightly, just throughout the day, because this is what will really help when it comes to changing that inner frequency to become the version of you that has their desire. So let me give you an example about money. For example, if you don't have money, what you'd want to do, and you want to manifest more money, is you want to loop throughout the day affirmations like, I am abundant. I am constantly receiving money. I always have more than enough money. I always have money. The more you do this, the more you will feel it eventually. And that then creates that inner frequency of the money to then flow for you to then actually receive it in your 3D reality. Now, years ago, I remember I was counting, I was budgeting to the penny. I was in such scarcity. I was scared to spend money. And to be perfectly honest, I was so fed up. I was so frustrated, and I was working so hard. And then I'd see people freely spending money left, right, and center, which didn't help either. It just made me feel worse. And this went on for most of my life. So I was, like I said, in that scarcity mindset. And that was also my inner frequency. And the universe can then only deliver more of what I was projecting from me, you see, which was lack of money. Every day I say gratitudes for all that I have and all that flows to me effortlessly. Every time I spend money, I do it with happiness and gratitude. And I say thank you for all I am able to experience and for all of the experiences that are flowing to me so effortlessly. I tell myself that money comes to me from all different directions. I tell myself that I'm abundant and that I have a constant flow of money. I see that having more and more money means that I can give back more and more to others, keep people in their jobs, paying my bills effortlessly, being a part of helping the economy stay afloat. I see having lots of money as a really positive thing to have. So when I'm spending, I see myself as giving back at the same time too. And then we all benefit with the money that I have and the money that I spend. So I always have money because I vibrate in constant abundance, and I see myself living the life and experiencing things I am yet to experience. But I am in that abundant vibration, and I am aligning every single day to the frequency of all that I desire to have and experience as though it is already done. Money can come from so many different avenues, not just your job. So I want you to remember that. I declare I am abundant. I declare I am abundant, and I have that abundant frequency, and I have received the most amazing, most incredible experiences I once could only wish for when I was in that lack vibration, when I was in scarcity. Money really flows to me from all different directions now, and I'm so thankful for all of the experiences I have and for all of the experiences that come into me. And I even say, I'm open to receive all of the experiences that the universe has to offer. I am constantly receiving incredible experiences in my life. When you are in this vibration, doors will open and you will change. You will change how you are feeling within. That vibration will rise to the abundant vibration that you are wanting to have. I love sharing my abundance with those that I love. I love buying beautiful things. I love giving to charities. And as I said, I see me buying things for myself and others as a real positive, not just so they can receive gifts or I can receive things, but it helps other people's businesses. It helps people keep their jobs. It helps them remain in employment. And like I said, it also helps the economy too. Finally, what I want to mention again is being thankful for all that you have and all that you are receiving. And it raises that inner vibration, which aligns to the higher frequency, as though you have received something, even before you have received it. And therefore, miracles will start to happen for you. I wake up, and this is something that I tell my clients, I guide my clients with, I wake up every day full of gratitude for this wonderful day, all that I have and all that I'm receiving, my health, my life, this new day. I'm always in gratitude for everything that is happening for me, everything that I'm seeing, everything that I'm experiencing, and everything that I have. And when you are in a vibration, when you are in this mindset, miracles will start to happen for you too. So let's wrap this up and summarize what I have shared here. So the first thing is affirm in the present tense, which will assist you in aligning to the frequency of having your desire, and loop those affirmations throughout the day, nice and lightly, remaining calm and at peace, knowing that it is done. As much as you can, remind yourself your desire is done. Wobbles are okay, so don't beat yourself up when you have these wobbles. Wobbles are okay, but too much doubting or frustration of it not coming will slow the process down, and it may even block it. Trust that the law never fails. What you dominantly align to will manifest. Have faith, because whatever you ask for, believe that you have received it. That's the inner frequency, and align into the desire as though you have it, and it will be yours in your reality. It will manifest. Share your blessings, share all of the abundance that you receive, and give back. Be grateful, be thankful, because your desires are within your reach. They always are. It's your job just to align to that inner frequency. And the more you do that, the more you are going to bring that desire into your reality. So now it's over to you all. Give it a go and come back to this video time and time again and refresh your mind whenever you need to. And that's it from me today, guys. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And please comment, share if you've done this, share your experiences. And yeah, let's inspire everybody to win, to become the abundant versions that they deserve to be. Much love to you all. Take care, and I will be back very, very soon.